Hello there, this Anonymous Tarot here with your pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I've been a little under the weather. I had a little bit too much sun, a little too much fun. I have family in town, so your girl's been all over the place, and being wet and in air conditioning is not a good combination, so this is the result thereof. So if I sound sniffy, stuffy, ignore that, okay? Whatever is in these cards is not good. Y'all, I keep seeing the Tower, 4 of Cups, something... It just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. And we're going to find out what that is, okay? It's not everybody's message, okay? Just take it for what it is. Or leave it as is. Alright, I think it's ready. The Moon. Something don't feel right. Oh, well, everything is right with this one. One would say we have the Empress. Something is something to do with a mother figure. It's weird because I'm looking at this child here, this baby, this embryo. And I feel like this woman knew that this child is very special or had something very special to come for it, even since you were a kid. And I feel like you're this baby. I don't know why. For some of you, there is someone pregnant here. Pregnancies could have a thing to do with this reading. But I'm getting this vibe of like a divine purpose that someone has, because she's holding a crown for the baby too. With a 4 of Wands. Get out. What are the odds? This is a union reading, y'all. I have the Emperor, the Empress, and the 4 of Wands. With the 8 of Wands, this is going to happen quickly when it does. But that won't happen until a cycle is closed out, where a lot of deceit played a role in these twists and turns of faith as time falls away. In these small hours, these little wonders. That's Little Wonders by Rob Thomas. I would go look up that song, y'all. I'm hearing twists and turns of faith. Time falls away in these small hours, these little wonders. Something still remains. So it's like, let's say there were a lot of things happening, but there's one thing that was very constant. Whether it be someone's feelings, someone's love, someone's desire, someone's hope and wish. It's like everything around one can go crazy. We have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, with the 7 of Swords in between is like deceit along the way. With the 8 of Wands, it's like as soon as a chapter closes out, the Empress and the Emperor. Now, this could be a home environment between a couple, a union, a pregnancy. There's something these two have that in ways is kind of, it sounds corny, but meant to be. Okay. And I feel like once something comes to a close, I don't know what it is, this is going to happen fairly quickly. I feel like with the 8 of Wands, it's just being whisked away to whatever this union represents for you, okay? Because for some, this union could be marriage. This union could be starting a business together as partners. This union could be expanding with a family. But I feel despite what one went through, has been through certain things were already set in stone. Much like I feel someone's mom knew. It's like a mother's intuition here. There's a mother's intuition kind of feeling that I'm getting, where it's like, it doesn't matter how the cookie crumbles. This is what's going to happen. All right. Empress, I could be speaking to you. The Hierophant. 5 of Wands. It has a lot to do with this union for some of you. The Hierophant is commitment. But I get this. This is crazy. I really feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. I'm seeing someone learning a lot. Like, I feel like with the 5 of Wands, this is struggling with, I feel, people, different options. This looks like a checkerboard. I feel like it's almost like this person's choices or love prospects were far from easy to deal with, but it's like it taught this person a lot. Okay? It's like I might, maybe this one is not for me. Maybe this one is not for me. I feel like it was a struggle. For some of you, someone here had a lot of trouble making a right choice in their partnerships. With a Queen of Cups, this is a very emotionally receptive or expressive person, or they're just, maybe you have water in prominent placements, but I get this vibe of like trouble, like, and that trouble taught you something. For some of you, it taught you what you desire in a committed situation. It taught you what you would like from your partner, whether these qualities are respect, emotional availability, care, right? Maybe certain values you have. There's something here that I feel the trouble taught you in what you want in a partnership, in a long-term partnership, ever since you were young, okay? For some of you, it's through troubles with people. You learned a lot. That's probably where you acquire a lot of wisdom. For some of you, someone here loves the water. Maybe they feel safe around the water. I feel like with all the trouble in matters of love, there comes a time where you kind of self-isolated or shut people out here in the Hermit. There are always people curious. I feel like someone here just called a lot of attention where their love life is concerned. It's like, can I catch a break? For some of you, your love life always had a lot of drama in it. And it's like, can I catch a break? This is the Hermit trying to catch a break. There's also something about you kind of being different. So it's like these people, I feel like with the 3 of Cups, these are like curious people. I'm also getting this energy of like, well, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have children? There's something here that these people understand, but I feel like your love life in ways held greater purpose than you realize. Maybe it triggered you into becoming a Hierophant yourself. Maybe it triggered you in becoming someone with a lot of wisdom, pat down, like a lot of experience. There's a reason why I feel the divine used your love life in this way, particularly for you to, for some you are a Hierophant in a community, for some of you you're a teacher, for some of you you're a counselor. There's something here where it's like, why is my love life this chaotic? Or why is it that I have such a trouble with getting a partner? Because I feel like the divine designed one person and one person only for you. For those who this reading resonates with, that's who I saw on the top of the reading. There's only one person who's your divine match, okay? And anytime you have trouble with these people, I even see somebody like, they maybe went and sniffed on a dating app and they were like, what the F is this? There's something about you just having trouble. Okay, you maybe have gone on one date, had a lunch, and you were like, no, and you disconnect quite easily. Because I feel over time, right, you just know it's better to isolate than to involve myself in connections that I'm just hearing dead. They're dead. There's something about this person just getting discouraged where their love life is concerned, despite them holding a lot of emotions, wanting to love and be loved, right? And people here, maybe these people who are kind of like, I get an energy of silent judgment, so they probably don't tell you that they're judging you and your love life or your life in general, but they do feel this way. And it's like these people, they compare themselves to each other. These could be aunts. These could be, you know, sisters. These could be friends, a clique, I'm hearing. But it's like these people judge you, I feel like, more than one. And with the Four of Cups, it just makes you feel like, well, why can't I catch a break in love? I feel, you know, you're a lot wiser than to put up with maybe flattery. You're a lot wiser than to put up with someone who's maybe trying to get in your pants, but be really sweet. Like, you see through certain things, even from a young age. It's like you have that wisdom within you not to entertain things. And there's more purpose in your love life than just procreating, expanding, or feeling good. Like, I feel there's a bigger purpose to it. And that's why I feel the frustration along the way. It's like, well, I have to see everybody else around me expanding in those ways. Why can't I? And I feel as soon as a cycle closes, it's almost like out of nowhere, everything that you desired in your heart or that you felt one day would always be yours happens very quickly. Okay, and it's like all of this in between, all of this confusion around who is for me, all of this like keeping the high ground for some of you, a long streak of celibacy, right? I get this energy of so much love to give, but where? There's something about, there's a song coming through, but I just feel this comparison that these people have with you in your love life. And it doesn't help at all. It doesn't. But it's not for nothing. I'm just seeing this little girl. She looks so frustrated. And God's like, I have a bigger plan for you. Just trust it. Like, just trust the process. Ace of Wands. Wow. The Fool. For some of you, something could have been a catalyst for a creative project or something new for you. Speaking of catalysts, there's also a divine lesson here that you're digesting, or multiple divine lessons that you've digested. But I feel it's like something's going to pick up speed in this area of your life. And I feel like it branches out in other areas, whether it be work, projects, something new. Maybe you become an entrepreneur. There's something of what happened to you, or the experience, or the letdowns that paved the way for something to blossom in another area of your life. With the Chariot, it's like, I'm moving forward. My chariot might look slower than others, but it's through the pace being so freaking slow for these things to come in. You are on a different vibration than the other people in your community who judge you for things not going at their rate or at society's rate, but at the rate God intended for you. Okay, that's what it feels like. So I see somebody here who could have struggled with the pace of things, but as soon as this branches out, as soon as the time comes with the Fool, I feel like you won't be shy about pursuing it, because then you'll know, yeah, this is my time. We have Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah, my time to shine. Wow. There's also something here. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, I don't know if you've like attracted a lot of karmics. I don't even know how to put this, but like, I'm just seeing people can be like a moth to your flame almost. And there's a lot of sexual energy all of a sudden. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands to the Goat Man. This really looks like showtime. You can't tell me otherwise. I feel like as soon as it's time, things happen very quickly. For some of you, the past relationships were maybe more lustful, or people around you acted in a very carnal way. Like it's for the wrong reasons. It's giving hookup culture almost. that doesn't align with what the Hierophant has in mind for you, right? So I get this vibe of like, there were toxic people who were drawn to you maybe for your physical appearance or your energy, but it's like they looked at you with the eyes or other things, not necessarily the heart. And I feel like you were onto that. Okay, there came a point where you realized that. That's why I said here, somebody doesn't fall for flattery. With a goat man to the 5 of swords, it could have cause for like a sense of a broken situation. The fact that entertaining that back then, I'm hearing back then, caused for a lot of pain or something that ended up being broken. Okay, maybe you attracted broken people. There's something here about people being attracted to you, maybe to heal them. There's something about you giving them a fix in some way. Okay. Yes, with the 8 of Cups, it's like I want to walk away from that, because you see the 2 swans, you see the 2 butterflies, the 2 dragonflies, the 2 birds. You were always meant to link up with a divine partner. So inevitably so, anyone who you entertained who wasn't that person, whether you met them or not, would not suffice. It would not feel right. And this little shell that you've created over time to protect yourself is for your own luck and prosperity, based on when God is ready to allow this to go through. But you learned along the way. There's something about you honoring the path, knowing that that person is meant to come in when the divine intends it to. This is really divine timing. And I'm seeing somebody struggling with that or has struggled with that. So it's like whenever they connected with people who maybe presented themselves and it's like they put on a show and they were like, yeah, this is going to be great, this is exciting, it came with a sense of darkness attached to it, because this person didn't reflect your person or who is meant for you in the spirit. Ace of Swords. I feel like you've come to realize that as well. It's like, well, why waste my time when I just know how this is going to end up? And I mean, it's been a repetitive theme. It's like anyone who is not that person, it ends in ruin. Or anyone who I feel in my gut isn't the end all be all, but I entertain it and anyway, ends in ruin. Or it ends in things that are carnal. As I said, the goat man to the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands. It's like, I feel like you're trying to head down a new path, but this carnal energy is trying to catch up to you. This sexual energy is trying to catch up to you. It's like, there could be someone here from your past who knows you to be this Queen of Cups, or who knows you to be very kind and sweet, but it's like, it costs you something. It's like, I'm a wounded warrior. Being that Queen of Cups to just anyone who wants to put on a little show for me, it's not worth it, I'm hearing. And someone's realizing that. It's like, I've grown a lot wiser over time not to entertain this. There's something about you as a person. You can't act and indulge in the ways that society promotes, okay? Because I get this vibe of like, if society, right, let's say you're watching Netflix and you see somebody having like hookup culture, or they're texting somebody, it's a booty call, or they're doing this, they're doing that, it costs too much of you, whether mentally, physically, emotionally, energetically. There's something here where it's like, you couldn't, even if you tried. There's something that happens to you. And only you know what that looks like, but there's something that literally happens to you, like clockwork, that is like designed for you to withhold yourself from people who you know are not the one. And your ticker is on right enough for you to know who is the one. Okay? It's like that sense of discernment, that wisdom. It's not that you wouldn't be willing to be open and give people a chance, but you'll know on the first date. So why compromise yourself to give to people who you know can't give at the capacity that you do? It has to be balanced, right? I feel like I'm talking to somebody who every time they entered a connection with somebody before, it's like they know that they would be selling themselves short or something, or settling in a way if they give in to this person. It has nothing to do with looks. It could have something to do with personality, characteristics, the energy. You know that you would be giving too much of yourself, entertaining it. The moon. There's something about you like shying away, preserving yourself, maybe keeping low key so that you can manifest your justice here. I feel like when things move forward, those energies of the past are going to try to catch up to you, because I'm seeing them out here. Maybe you're someone who connected in a very physical way. Like, let's say one of your love languages is physical touch. Okay? And it's like, it took a minute for you to vibrate out of that. But those people haven't vibrated out of that. So you might have people trying to ask you to give them another chance, or trying to like get back in your good graces for whatever reason. But you know how it's going to end. And I don't know who this is for, but it's like you always know how that ish ends. So why dip your toe there in the first place? If you know how it ended before, right? With the world, there's a huge cycle closing out that's bringing in this person that you can just feel at ease with and move forward in life in the ways that you know have been destined for you already. And I'm speaking to somebody who knows this. I'm speaking to somebody who's aware of this. Okay? I'm speaking to somebody who's like, when they sit with someone and they entertain someone who they know in their heart of hearts is not their person, they feel genuinely like they're wasting their time, but you're wasting that person's time too. You're wasting that person's time too. So it's like, don't entertain them for the sake of companionship, physical intimacy, or whatever securities that when you know that's not your person. I don't know why. I could be talking to somebody who's maybe dating someone and it's like they're trying to like them. It's like it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, don't force it just to like distract yourself in some way. I'm speaking to somebody who, it's like with the hangman, they've already seen it differently. And you can't go back from that. You're already busy closing the cycle out so that your new cycle can include a match. I feel like this could be one last lesson for someone. Before union. 4 of Wands. You've been in two minds about this. You've literally been in two minds about this situation. Here you are. It's like, what am I going to do? For some of you, you have a choice to make. Whether or not to like let go of somebody that you know is not it for you anyway. I could be speaking to a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or someone who has that. Because you saw that card wanted to like show its face. This could be a water sign. Or someone who's already in love with someone else. But there's something here. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands moment. What is that about? High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands. This could be someone into you. This could be someone fresh. This could be someone, remember how I said they might be looking at you or they like you for reasons that a kingdom spouse or your divine counterpart or your destined person wouldn't solely acknowledge. It's like when you meet that person who is for you, they love you in ways that it's like the physical eye, what catches the eye is not to compare. It's like your physical beauty is merely like maybe the tip of the iceberg as to why somebody really, really loves you deeply. This is someone who likes what they see. But I'm sorry, I feel like it's not enough for you. It's not enough for you for somebody to just like what they see, for them to think, oh yeah, I like that she does this, or I like that he does this. Again, gender isn't specific, but I really feel like I'm speaking to a woman. They like what they see. They're into you. But is that enough? Maybe they like the jokes you make. Maybe they love how you cook. Maybe they love, but is that enough? Someone here is really entertaining a person who's into them, but for what reason though? So it's like, why invite them in your energy? This is something that maybe you're not even fully like disclosing with the High Priestess. Maybe there's some secrecy here, but the Wheel of Fortune, they're like, The clock is ticking on something that you know the divine has prepared for you, that God has set up for you. I feel like this could be the last thing. And I also feel you're kind of like, I already feel like you're not all that into this. Like maybe you're not sure if you should move forward with this person in other ways. Maybe this is new. But I feel like you know, there's something here that you're not entirely comfortable with. Maybe you keep stuff secret from this person because it's like, I don't need them to know all there is to know. This is someone who probably texted you, or is into you, or texts you, or this is someone who probably sees you as being a very independent and prosperous person, or there's something they like that they see, and I feel like you already know that this is not it. This combination is also telling me you know your fate. For some of you, you could have gotten a reading done with the High Priestess to the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe there's something, maybe you're a High Priestess. Okay, maybe you're someone who's very intuitive. But you know your fate. And this has a lot to do with the heart. So it depends on who really has your heart. So I wouldn't entertain pages and nights when you know who is meant to be for you, or who you, and I can't tell you who that is, but it definitely ain't this Knight of Wands doing tricks. Okay. Anything else I need to know? Justice. The Fool. The moment is coming. I'm speaking to someone, and the reason this reading is here because the moment is coming. I just saw 2626. You could be seeing double-digit numbers, or like mirrored numbers, or with those with the 8 of Cups card, there were 2s of everything. 2 dragonflies, 2 this. Maybe you're seeing 2 ducks. Maybe you're seeing 2 dogs. Maybe you're seeing 2 cats side by side. Like there's something that you're seeing. You could be seeing pregnant people. Like there's something that you're seeing. And this reading is here is because once this justice, for some of you, there's a reason. There's a reason. Maybe there's a final decision that lies in this cycle closing out. But the Fool is here. I'm telling you. Is there a song called Unwritten? Maybe somebody here loves that song. Dun, 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 dun. Standing at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate that. Somebody maybe really loves that song. I don't know why. Yes. Aha, this sun card is giving me that a lot. The Fool to the Sun. You'll be so happy that you didn't entertain this or that you cut this off. Because it's not, it's just, you know, 2 of Swords, you're probably in 2 minds about this. Wow, and I'm seeing somebody like write something with a tower. There's something written. There's something written. Where this is you texting saying, hey, listen, bud, I can't go out with you Friday. Or more serious. There's a reason. Okay. For some of you, this is someone who's built something with this person already. And it's like this tower moment. It's like, but yo, I'm hearing you know you are the tower moment. My gosh. Maybe you're the initiator of a tower moment. That's why you're in two minds about it. See the 2 birds? Oh man, you, since you were born, from the minute you were conceived, I'm hearing, it's like there was someone meant for you, and you're with someone that you know is not. Either that, or you're in this limbo phase where you entertain somebody, or you're entertaining somebody who you know isn't it. And I feel like what other people thought of you maybe puts you in a place where it's like, well, yeah, I'm at this point. Maybe I should just give people a chance, even though I know it's not. You know, I feel like peer pressure almost. Maybe there are other people who, yeah, it feels like that. But it's like, don't rush these things. Don't force these things or force yourself to enter. You know, I'm just seeing somebody who's just like this. Like, it's like they're not into this person, but they're there, or they show up to the date, or it's like, okay, I'm texting this person, but it's like, what does it do to you? It's not tickling you. There's something here was that it's not tickling, it's not pulling at your heartstrings. So if it's not doing that, if it's not it, you're not in love, or you're, yo, this carnal. I smell something that's carnal. There could be other people around that are like, don't get you, but it's not their journey to understand. It's just not. It's like you're giving your energy to somebody, and it's like, I feel like someone is in it for physical reasons. Sex, yeah, let's see. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. It's like it doesn't matter where you go, all roads lead to Rome. Okay? But I see somebody like, it's like detours, or it's like it's going somewhere else, but you will always end up here. This Four of Wands is with a person who is that person for you. So it doesn't matter where you wander off. You will always end up here, okay? And I'm not talking some kind of random ass toxic situation. No, I'm talking about a person that God intended for you, because there's a higher purpose to it, okay? Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out. Pull out your gaze for some of you. It's like maybe your perspective was, oh, I need this, or I need to look, or have this. Something about society is in this. And it's like, zoom out. None of this matters when the bigger picture needs to be acquired. There's something about the bigger picture needs to be completely digested here. I see somebody taking a leap of faith away from maybe something that has been a security blanket, or maybe felt good in a short or shorter span of time, but it's not it for them. Okay. I'm done. Karmic relationships. Soul's growth and conflict. I feel like someone's conflicted. They feel so conflicted. You are here, and this is this person. Y'all are from two completely different planets. You see that? You know what? There might be physical intimacy here, but this is where your spirit is, and this is where their spirit is. And look at this. You and the person in spirit that is meant for you will have a lot more closeness, a lot more, like, it's unexplainable, y'all. It's unexplainable. But this right here, this is a karmic relationship. Maybe you're entertaining willy-nilly relationships because it's like, maybe the sex is bomb. I don't know. But I feel like it's not enough. Somebody is like, this is not enough. Honor that. Okay. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. You could be questioning everything right now. It's like, is this really who I'm meant to be with? Anything on the line must go. You're not only doing yourself a favor, you're doing this person a favor. You are. That depends on how long this has been going on, right? But you're doing this person a favor. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel with a partner that wasn't meant to be. You might discuss your feelings honestly with this person. It's like, I gotta tell you in all honesty, I don't see this going anywhere. I don't feel the same, or I don't feel things at a magnitude that I feel is meant for something serious, or there's something, or I don't want to continue this because I actually want something serious. I feel like there's a heart-to-heart in order, so that you can honor you and how you feel, but also it'll be fair to this person. Okay, it was just sexual. I split the deck. I'm seeing passion. See you separating from this. Okay, I'm hearing, if the physical part wasn't a part of it, would you really be there, or would this person really entertain you? There's something about that. Somebody here needs to question certain things. Okay, I feel like you'll be happy. You'll be happy when you release your energy from this. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands person, because I find this a little... They're bringing it back to this card. This is, I feel, a broken situation. This is someone, and I feel you're... it's just not right. Five of Swords is kind of like... It's usually manipulation, but in this card, I feel like this is a karmic relationship, because someone here isn't whole themselves. I feel like it's like you're probably a bit more ahead of this person, but someone here isn't whole to a point where they have as much to offer as you on a... It's not in a financial way or other things. It's in a... I have such a hard time explaining this. It's not like this person doesn't have their own amazing qualities, but it's too superficial. It's like, hey, Kevin, what do you want to see in a partner? Oh, I want her to like prioritize her physical health. And I want her to have like a degree. And I want her to want children someday. And I want her to... Could be great for Kevin. But it's society. Like, I just feel someone here. It's like if they sit and they hear this person speak, again, they could be very educated. They could be amazing at what they do, but it doesn't... You're not connecting. And again, I'm not calling out the situation unless it's for someone who feels like, you know what, shit, she's right. If it weren't for whatever we got going on in the bedroom, I would be so bored. I would be out because it's not a match. So why hurt this person in pretending? I feel like someone is kind of pretending. Okay, King of Wands. This person is maybe when they're in the bedroom, they get fired up and it's bomb, but it's like it's not hitting in the soul. It's not. I feel like somebody here maybe feels like trapped in the mind. It's like they're meant for bigger and better things, but they, like maybe they have to write their art, and maybe they have to write how they feel, and it makes them insecure to be honest about how they feel. This is someone who daydreams about something deeper. I can't tell you exactly what that is because only you know what really just makes your soul feel warm and what, you know, gets you going and you feel happy, you feel at ease. Whatever this connection has to offer. I feel it's just society. It's like societal norms. It's like if I were to bring this person home to the parents, they would be like, oh, that's so nice. Or it would please maybe a mother or a sibling to see that, oh, look, she's finally got a man. It's not about that. Okay? It's not. I just feel somebody who like sits and thinks about this sometimes. Like, should I really be here? Yes. A codependent relationship. And I split the deck, not showing true feelings. Someone here is not showing their true feelings in dealing with this. They're not. Maybe you're a hopeless romantic and this person's so cut and dry. It's like, it's like, dang, can I get some flowers at least? Or I don't know. There's something here that's so off. And it's so loud, but it's like only you will really know what it is. And you're tolerating something. Or this is like, I'm settling. Like if you would be settling, going forward and having this like snowball into more with this person. And then down the line, it's like all roads lead to Rome, but wouldn't you want things to go to Rome quicker? It's like, I feel like this is a karmic relationship where two people feel like they're from two completely different planets, but they're dealing with each other, whether for carnal reasons, what like sex or, you know, physical things, whatever it is. You know this. You know it. And maybe this reading is just going to hammer home what you already know so that you can have this a little sooner. It's just like a twist and turn of fate when we entertain a karmic relationship. I mentioned this about a movie on Netflix, or a series on Netflix. It's called Sex Life. And this woman, right, I feel like she always had this guy that she was into but butt heads with. And in the end, like, he ended up getting this model pregnant, married. I don't know if they got married, but definitely had a child. And it's like she was here married, doing things, and had children for someone. She ended up emotionally cheating, but then her partner physically cheated. And then 2 seasons in, they end up together. All roads lead to Rome, and they're like expecting. And it's like a blended family. But it's like, in between, she was dealing with people who just weren't it. And it was frustrating to see. I'm like, bruh. It's like, I'm seeing somebody over there that needs to get it together. Somebody over there that needs to get it together. And they're like this, but in the end. So that's what this feels like. So I feel someone here is at a pit stop, but the end stop is someone else. So you're at a pit stop. You know you're at a pit stop. I'm speaking to someone who's very well aware that they're at a pit stop. And maybe it looks good or feels good because you have someone around or there's a sense of companionship, but it is what? A karmic relationship. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I feel like somebody who needs to hear this already knows what time it is. Okay, it's like I'm just confirming what you already know. And an honest conversation is in order. Okay, especially, I mean, this is going to be easy if this is someone you just see every Friday for some fun. Just be like, look, bud, as fun as our little Friday nights are. I'm going to have to let this go. Okay, this is what I have for you. If this reading resonated, let me get one more or a few more. I have 2 decks here that are perfect. Okay. Where are you? I want to be somebody to someone. I'm hearing that too. Which is funny because I heard that song when I was out today. Yeah, this is for a divine feminine, I feel. All right. You can be your own knight. Yeah. It's like, I don't need anybody to save me. I can save my damn self. But this woman is holding a sword. She's going to cut somebody off. Okay. It's like with the one, I feel like you're starting anew. And this person, it's like, I don't know if this person pretends. Because with the knight. Really? Okay, we're going there. What is the Knight of Wands known for? Passion, intimacy. What does this say? You can be your own knight. You can help yourself. That's what I heard. Someone's so cheeky. They're like, you can help your damn self. You don't need that person to help you in those areas. Anyway, I ain't finna make this an 18+1, but I'll leave that there. You don't need this person. They're saying you never needed this person. You have what you got. This is, I feel this is just companionship, y'all. Be your own first priority. It's like, keep your vision in mind. Okay, what do you want? You want a castle? You want a kingdom spouse? What is it? Don't act out of what you want. Does that make sense? It's like if you want something, but you're entertaining other people who don't reflect what you want, you're confusing how the universe works. You're confusing the divine. So it's like, prioritize that. Okay, make it like easier on yourself, because if you include too many people in your energy or people who you know aren't it for you, you're kind of, yeah, I feel you already know. I'm speaking to a very wise person. I feel you already know. You get sidetracked. You get distracted. Your energy is discombobulated because of that. So it's like, I know what I want. I'm going to work on me. I can be my own knight in the meantime until my emperor or my person comes along. Okay? I feel this is someone who, it smells like peer pressure. Treat your body like the palace it is. It's about a physical vessel. She can have fun. She can do her own thing. Okay? Treat your body. Notice the word body, like the palace it is. Where do we see a palace in this card? It's like, I'm not going to share myself with just anybody. Yes, and these people, they're getting more out of you than you get from them. You see? These little vulture-ass looking dragons took a piece of you. It's like every time they get a piece of you, they get a piece of your energy. It's amazing, da-da-da. But who's winning? Them, not you. Why do you have to keep, it's like they took a piece. And it's like, treat your body as the palace it is. Be your own first priority. You can help your dang self. Until you know the person that's, and it'll happen quicker, I promise you. Okay? Very interesting. This is for a divine feminine. But hey, if a masculine here took something from this, by all means, men go through this as well. Innocence. Yes, this is about, wow. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. I'm getting a lot from this, but I'm not going to go there too much. Somebody here could have been through abuse. The intimate kind, okay? Nurture your inner child. I really don't like what I'm getting, but you know what I mean, okay? Because the person who knows. It's like something took a piece of you. Maybe a couple years ago, maybe a long time ago, maybe when you were a child, something took a piece of you. And there's a need to nurture that. And that childlike wonder of what could be in that partner that is meant for you. There's also a relationship with a mom, or the absence thereof, or the lack of nurturing, or the lack of protection from a parent that is also tying into this again. It was there from the top of the reading. Okay. Possibility. Can't make it up. I'm getting so many chills. That's why I just knew there was more. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. You're meant for so much more. But there's also, you're meant for someone who can provide you so much more. And I'm not talking just this. I'm talking the kind of conversations that fill your soul. The kind of like companionship that is unmatched. The kind of partnership where it's like, I can be silent with this person and it'll fill my cup just being beside them. You have a person here where it's like, what you're dealing with now is not to be compared. They want you to raise your standards and think, well, what if I could get that person? This person definitely ain't it. So I'm going to raise my standards and only entertain what reflects that key person for me, that I know will respect me, that I know will love me up correctly, that I know, cares about me, mind, body, and soul, the way I care for them, mind, body, and soul. Because anyone before that person comes through, I feels like it's taking a piece of you, and it's not giving what it needs to give. You know better. I'm talking to somebody who, they know better, but they entertain lesser. And we've all been there. Like, shoot, everybody has hit that point in life where they're like, this does not reflect what I want, so I have to say goodbye. Whether in friends or romantic relationships, this heart-to-heart needs to be had. Release your exes right behind it. Its time has come to clear your energy. This person, their energy is not compatible to yours. So when you guys click, are in each other's vicinity or a little closer, it's no bueno for you. Not for your auric field, not for your, this. I'm speaking to somebody who specifically, every time they connect with this person or they feel, they don't feel good. Sign. Maybe other things don't feel good. Sign. You're getting signs up the wazoo that this is not your person. It's like, I feel like a mom all of a sudden. So what you gonna do about it, I'm telling you, they have been getting more out of the situation than you have. So saying toodaloo, adieu, au revoir is not gonna hurt them. It's gonna free you, okay? Seriously. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Don't confuse them. If you request A, but you're entertaining B or C, something's up, right? Okay, it's your intention. Be intentional. It's like reach for the stars in what you desire, but also act accordingly. Wow. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody who could be a person who speaks, or a person who You have a healing capability yourself, or there's something you do that's divine work, and that is kind of key, that you have a person that is gifted to you in those ways, okay, who is a match. Because you need, let's say you're in your mission, right, or there's something that you do is reflecting of like service that God wants to see you do. You're going to be matched with someone who pours into you, not deplete you, to continue being of service. That's what it feels like here. So if you're of service, but you're dealing with romantic partnerships that deplete you, that's not of God, right? That's of the goat man, carnal. I feel like it's carnal, sexual. More than that, not. And that is not enough for someone as divine as that, as you. The way I'm feeling you, it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay? So have that conversation. I'll be waiting. Just playing. But have that little sit down with that person and be like, you know what? This is not it. Okay, this is what I feel. It'll benefit both. But anywho, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. If this reading resonated for you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.